So I got into the industry back in 2016. Prior to that, I was in the home building business and did nothing but new home construction. I got into this business actually. I really didn't like home inspectors because of the way that they treated me as a home builder when they would come to my job site. And I had a mentor actually tell me that he thought I would be a good home inspector. And ended up actually starting my own company. Started out doing it part-time, actually thought I was going to be a stay-at-home dad, and then just took off from there and ended up making it a full-time thing. Business has been great and bad all at the same time. I grew pretty quickly because I did a good job doing home inspections, and so we had a lot of word-of-mouth referrals, and I was always really, really scared to hire my very first person. Ended up hiring my very first person around the same time that I joined IEB in 2019. And when I went through RGT the very first time, it was, so many people say, drinking from a fire hose. And that really propelled my business into 2020. And of course, what happened in 2020, everybody knows, the pandemic. But we really grew. We grew, I think, 110% that year. Unfortunately, since then, we have kind of gone backwards in business. But all through it, IEB's been a constant through the pandemic. It was amazing to see how the community came together, was really able to support one another. I've said it before, but I love knowing that I'm not the only person that is experiencing either a hardship. I'm not the only one that's experiencing a win. It's awesome to be able to celebrate with other business owners and now friends that are all across the nation. The home inspection space, when I got into it, is not very friendly. You get on Facebook and you ask a question of other home inspectors and you're immediately put down and belittled. Why are you an inspector? You should know this. It's such a fear of your competition, and joining the IEB community removed all that fear. It was exactly what I wanted. When I met Greg Bryan at the InterNACHI conference a few years ago, he said that IEB is a rising tide to raise all ships, and that is what I wanted to be a part of, and what I want to try to build my business around today. I want to be a rising tide to raise all of the ships in my area, and I think that I can do that, and even if it's just in a small way, I can also learn from other people that have paved the way and built bigger companies. But it doesn't have to be a huge company for me to make an impact, and that's another thing that I've kind of learned. I can do things the right way and with honor and integrity, and I can still make an impact in a really, really significant way in my community.